I was visiting a sector house, which was the home of Davidson, our local historian, and his lady that lived there in those days was telling me about the history of it, of this lovely old stone boss, which was actually sitting in their porch. And I was quite fascinated by the fact that a bit of Newenham Abbey had arrived at Sector House. But then it was hardly surprising because Davidson had been very interested in the history of Newenham, and indeed had written a book on the history of Newenham Abbey. So it was sitting in the porch, and he'd obviously collected it from the site of Newenham Abbey. The stone itself was quarried over the other side of Chard for the Abbey, and it was then brought, presumably by ox cart. Vast amounts of stone were required, and this is one of the remnants of the amazing work that the stonemasons had achieved. It's quite incredible that 800 years ago people were able to produce that type of quality with fairly primitive tools. I didn't visit the house again for a good number of years. The previous owner had died, new owners had moved in and had done a lot of renovations, and they were keen to show me what they'd achieved. And as we were walking round, I said to him, "Oh, by the way, what happened to that old bit of stone that was in the porch?" "Oh, that," he said, "I've thrown that out. That's in the garden." "Why? Are you interested?" So I said, "Well, yes, I was actually." "Oh, well, if you're interested, you can take it on." So he and I humped this wonderful piece of stone into the back of the car, and we brought it and cleaned it up. And it's now, as you know, in the Heritage Centre as one of the remaining pieces of the Abbey that we can still show off.